What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and finally, welcome back to another amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! Day episode where we are doing the 2023 charity event. And with the recent tornadoes and destruction within the Nashville area where I live, people needed the support more than ever, so there was no way I was gonna miss this event. So before we get started, destroy the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button for me, and let's get started. So on to round one, we're just being against Unchained. Been quite a bit since I played against this game, and as you can see, we got the charity event stars, kind of like, the star chips from Duelist Kingdom. That's basically how we're playing the game, where you win, you get a star chip, and then you continue, and pretty much at the end of the charity event, you turn in your star chips, and then you get prizing. And of course, the charity event, the way we entered the tournament was without cash, like without regularly paying for your locals. You get in by, bringing canned food or just any kind of pretty much stuff that you can, donate. So it was really cool that my locals hosts this pretty much any chance they get. But as you can see, we went first, popping off. Of course, we only had to start off with our Fusion Destiny combo, so we were locking the dark. So Plasma, I was feeling pretty good with ending on a Plasma, but pretty much what got me was I was pretty sure I thought my opponent was in battle phase and then proceeded to main phase 2, but they were like, no, I continued main phase 1, and I was like, oh, okay, well, because I would have never have let DPE leave the field, because DPE only has 1900 attack, so I managed to, mess that up, and pretty much after losing Plasma, I got killed. But the reason I used DPE here was also like I didn't want them to go to the Link 5 and Link Plasma away, and that just pretty much got me killed. So on to game 2, we go for reinforcements. Add Stratos, normal Stratos, searching goes through, and then a shifter happens, and then we just set a card and pass the turn, because there's no way I'm going to put Malicious in the graveyard with shifter out on the field. But I pretty much thought, Nibiru was going to pretty much be my only ally, because the face down I have, which is the droplet, wasn't going to be able to do anything just because I have to send a graveyard. So the droplet got popped, and of course before the dogs came out to make an Xyz, we Nibiru'd. Makes an Xyz monster, but fortunately for me, since shifter is active, pretty much the combo line wasn't really able to do anything because of the shifter, and he knows how to play around Nibiru, but not when you got shifter active, because now all your recursion is just completely gone. So once the Nibiru got killed, when my turn started, we were just able to just pop off, because we had the Ferris with the Malicious, and then we were just able to do everything. And of course, he tried to link away the Ferris with the Link, but I chained increased tributing my Ferris because it targets, and then we were just able to just take that game. And on to game 3, of course, he bricked. So it was literally just a set 1 pass, and then hits me with double hand traps at Ash and a Veiler, but we still had Ferris in our hand to just pretty much just pop off. And, we're just going to be doing our thing. We add the Neos with the Divisor, make Wonder. Yeah, we're just literally popping off. So the reason why I didn't think, they're not going to scoop is because, when their Unchained cards get killed, they have effects to summon another one. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go full power because I didn't want to get Nibiru'd. So we do make a DPE here, and then we go for a Wake Up just in case of a Nibiru happens. We have that continuing line of play. So we just proceed to the battle phase. We attack with DPE first, I believe. And then, no, I think we just attacked with, we didn't attack a Wake Up, because then he would have took damage. And then when he brought out that one, he popped the Wake Up, and I was like, that's completely fine. I'll just go get Stratos search for Plasma, and then I just use my Destiny Hero plays to get Plasma out onto the field to take the Abominable, I can't remember his name. And now that Plasma's huge and I have some more back row protection, there was just no way that he was going to be able to do anything. Obviously, not with bricking. And then we were just able to swing for game. So, round 2 against the new Fire Kings, and went pretty well. We start off with Hero Lives with getting our Stratos, Ferris pitching Mist. Pretty much, the best line of play you could possibly have. But then I got hit with a Droll and Lockbird, and then we just pretty much just passed our turn right there because there's no way I'm going to continue. And then we just use Increase. Increase got ashed on Summon, so of course just more hand traps for me to deal with. I can't remember what I ashed, but then he activated the. I activated Ash on the spell card, and then he just had the field spell, and I'm like, damn it! I would have 100% have saved Ash Blossom for the field spell because Ash Blossoming in the field spell is just a huge line of play. Pretty much, we just used Favorite Contact because he was going to destroy a card, so we just used Favorite Contact just to get an extra body onto the field. So he just ended up popping the Stratos. I don't know why he just didn't pop the Fusion monster. It'd been a lot easier for me to get. It would have been a lot easier to get rid of. So sent one card, swung at the Increase for battle. We reinforcements for. I believe we grabbed Liquid Soldier because he still has a board wipe with the Zeus. So we normal Liquid to summon Stratos out of the grave. We get gold. We use gold's effect. He actually uses Zeus here to wipe the field because he thought the Dark Calling spell was like, field. But he was like, oh, it's banned from Grave and Depth. Yep. So I'm sure y'all are wondering, you brought Malicious Bane back? Yes, I'm trying him back out again just because it's been such a long time since we had Malicious Bane. So there's got to be points where somebody has to test it and see, okay, is Bane worth playing again? And I do like it for the most part, just due to the fact that he cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Certain people have a hard time dealing with it, but what makes it suck now is what you're going to see here. The only thing that makes it just unreliable nowadays is just the fact that there's cards that can just easily get rid of it, like Unicorn, and what's about to happen here is literally just SP Little Knight. It just can just easily get rid of it, and Bane doesn't have any kind of quick effects to get rid of it. And here comes a Link Karibo. There was really no reason for him to make it, because then he just immediately goes into a SP Little Knight, getting rid of the Bane, and then he was just able to bring out more cards and just swing for game, because I already had half life because of Hero Lives. But then we go on to game 2, reinforcements for Liquid Soldier, normal summon Vion. Vion gets ashed. We Fusion Destiny, getting DPE out onto the field, and then we're just gonna pretty much just do our basic line of Destiny Hero plays here. Cross Tribute Search. We go for Plasma because I figured Plasma would probably be the best thing against this deck and not Dark Angel, because I feel like just because of things like SP Little Knight, and also Dark Angel wasn't going to do anything just because I saw there was a Link Karibo in the deck. We didn't want to give him a free body just to make a Link Karibo, so we go into the Plasma. I get a Lava Golemed, and I nearly shit bricks. I was just like, are you kidding me? But luckily for me, he messed up with his Small World targets, and he was asking if he could take it back. I'm like, I would say yeah normally, but you Lava Golemed me, bro. I'm gonna eat on your mistake, man. You got rid of my 2 biggest boss monsters with 1 card. I'm not gonna forgive you. I'm not gonna forgive your Small World, bro. Which Small World is kind of a weird choice for this deck, considering almost everything is fire, and most of the Fire Kings have 200 defense as well. So most of them are already going to share 2 similar things. So I basically said, well, if you want to use the Small World still, I guess the best thing for you to do is to be able to search things like Lava Golem or other hand traps. So that'd probably be a good way to do it. But if you do search for things like Lava Golem, you do give your opponent a chance to respond afterwards. But pretty much after he just really couldn't do anything, our turn came. We took the 1,000 damage from Lava Golem, which put Increase back into my spell and trap zone, and we were able to take the game. And as you can see from how bad my hand is, I kept flashing it so y'all see. Double Malicious Increase Polymerization Ash. That is the nightmare hand. That is the worst hand a hero player could have. And then I don't even think my top deck was any better. The only thing that saved me here was ashing the Fire King Island, and then it was just pretty much just get the Diabel Star package, setting the spell card, and pretty much just passing. And literally all we had to do is just Fusion Summon making DPE with double Malicious in our hand. So if we didn't have the Polymerization, I just would have just straight up lost this grind game here. So, don't really recall when my turn's going to start here, but it should be pretty soon. Yeah, gets the bird back out from the grave by sending that guy. Links into Sunlight Wolf. Normal summoning Ash to bring out his guy, and I think he turns these two into SP Little Knight, maybe? Yeah, here comes the SP Little Knight banishing the Ash from the grave. Just, why not? Our turn starts. We fusion summon into DPE. Normal summon freaking increase. Attack with Phoenix. Attack with increase. Mash change into Dark Law just because we had it. And Fire King Sanctuary protects the field spell because I was going to pop it just so I could get rid of it. But pretty much dealing with a Dark Law and a DPE, he just pretty much just conceded the game there. As you can see, there was just a Gozen and an Ash in hand. He did have an effect he could have used from Grave, but he said, I don't think I would have been able to really do much with it anyway. And now into round 3 against Infernobles. But as soon as I was going to pass my turn and he could say that, and he saw that I was able to continue, he said, I'm just going to spare the time and just give myself more time game 2. So he just immediately scooped because he knew the kind of board that I'd be able to put up. So, which, benefit in his favor. I mean, our game 2 took a long time just because there was so many, he had a weird hand and just weird plays. So I just cut it short because it was just, there was too many times where we were just literally sitting there and I was letting him think. Like, I could have been an asshole and been like, dude, you're kind of taking a very, very long time for this. Like, come on, like, I need you to play the game. I could have been like that, but I wasn't, so I cut most of it out. But he was just able to he was finally able to put up a board to where, I just really couldn't do anything for my turn because my only disruption was an imperm. And I maybe should have used it on the Isolde here just so he wouldn't have an extra body in hand. But I already knew the card that he has in hand isn't really going to do anything. But it didn't really matter anyway. As you can see, we're already sitting here thinking, but I do cut it. And we just proceed to game 3 just because I just wasn't really able to do anything. So, of course, we're able to go first. Game 3, we go with Stratos. It gets impermed. We fusion Destiny. He has Ash. We just set a card and pass. He reinforcements. I actually ashed the reinforcements just because, and then he had a call by the grave for it, and I was like, yeah, he must have really needed that reinforcements to go off if he's actually called by the graving, the Ash Blossom here. But he said I was still in a better spot than he was because his hand must have just been terrible. It was literally just a set pass, and then all I had was Polymerization. We make a Sunrise to get Miracle Fusion. He DD Crows my Malicious, which kind of sucked because I was going to really be able to do a lot of combos just by having that Malicious there. So we attack with the Sunrise, and then we activate Miracle Fusion just to sit on a Infernal Rage, getting our favorite contact out of the grave, because now that we have Malicious and a level 7 or higher hero, we have access to DPE. Activates the field spell, we make DPE, and the minute he activates the effect to pay the life, I immediately pop it. And that was pretty much this game there. And then on to round 4 against Rescue Ace. Well, this is the only round I lost to you guys, but, Rescue Ace is just a very, very insanely good deck. Now, pretty much, I think I would have really had this win here if he just didn't have the quick effect to be able to get rid of the Turbulence, because I was going to imperm it, and he chains Emergency, being able to tribute it, so then I missed the targeting. Being able to set the 4 and just, pass with that with a little knight on the field. Start off with Hero Lives, get Stratos. We use Stratos to search for Stratos. We use Stratos to attempt to destroy a back row, and he just lets it go through. We pop one of the trap cards, which is probably the best thing to hit here. We still have another one to deal with. Ferris, placing increase into the spell and trap card zone. And then we get Stratos. What do? We link into Cross, targeting Malicious. Going to contain. We tribute it with increase to special summon increase. He gets Fire Hydrant back, and then increase. I'm pretty sure increase. Yeah, increase was negated by Ash. And then we fusion Destiny because we brought the Denier back with the Cross Crusader. So DPE hits the field. I'm in a pretty good position here at the moment. And then using the SP Little Knight to banish the DPE. No, he didn't. Responding to the DPE. Little Knight targeted the Denier, but we had mass change for Denier. And then we were pretty much just... He activated one of... I think that's emergency? Yeah. And then we get Dark Law out. DPE pops... I forgot what I popped with DPE. But yeah, we popped the new guy that just came out. And then we proceed to battle. We hit the Little Knight with Stratos. Dark Law hits the... I forgot the Hydra. One of them couldn't be destroyed by battle or something. Then we just decide to go make Plasma. And then we do our Destiny Hero combos. Plasma, take the biggest guy. So I'm thinking I'm sitting here pretty well with a Dark Law DPE Plasma. But what I made the mistake was letting him set the trap before getting rid of the Hydrant. I should have gotten rid of the Hydrant first. So now DPE, I used DPE to just get rid of the Hydrant. Because, I was going to lose my damn Plasma anyway, so... But yeah, that's kind of just where I lost control of the game once the Plasma was gone. Because losing Plasma against this matchup is just too bad. Especially when they didn't have any back row set. And then, yeah, Dark Law gets flipped face down. And then pretty much just all that's going to happen is he just link climbs into access code Talker. Because, here comes the Wolf. And then link those off for a Celine with counters. Summon a guy, tribute for access code, and then that was just game. Hero lives, starting off with our game 2, getting Shadow Mist, grabbing Mass Change, just because it seemed like Dark Law was causing quite a bit of an issue. Plus, I didn't want to get hit with Droll, so we just went ahead and just got the Mass Change. Increase gets ashed, and then we just set 2 cards and pass. But that's pretty much just what's been killing us. Is my opponent knew what to ash, you know what I'm saying? Because the increase is just huge. We Dark Law here. But my opponent's hand wasn't big enough, or they weren't really able to do much to just get over this Dark Law. We hit the contain, and then that was just game. Game 3, of course, my opponent goes first, starting strong with the Hydrant, going into Link Rebo into the SP Little Knight, and then being able to set 4 back row, because I had nothing for that. Actually, setting 3, they didn't have the one of is already banished, so, and then it's setting a 1 card face down, which I believe is an impermanence. But like I said, we do lose this one, you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I'm going to be trying to upload way more. I know I've been kind of taking a break. I've just been having a lot going on with my personal life, so I just haven't really had the energy or the time to just really focus in on making these videos. And as you can see, I got hit with a Droll and Lockbird, and that just, that's just going to screw me. But nonetheless, I've just been really busy with my personal life, just figuring things out for myself. But we're going back at it. We're back into these videos. I have a schedule that I really, really like. So we're going to be coming at you guys with more videos, discussing on what I'm going to do for the future formats, or with the current format right now. And just, maybe more regionals and other events, maybe YCS soon. But I might be trying out another deck once, January hits. Once the U-Bell stuff comes out, I'll try to squeeze that into Heroes, because I'm sure that's what everybody's really curious about, just due to the fact that we'll be able to search the favorite card. But I will try to see if Fire Kings work really well with it, just because, the fact that you destroy, you get the special U-Bell for free, and then, just with that. And then, well, guys, that's just pretty much all I have for you. So hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.